Arizona's Congressional District 7 sprawls for 200 miles across the valley. Parts of Glendale, South Central and East Phoenix, Ahwatukee, and Tolleson all make up this mostly urban district. The ethnic makeup, dominated by Hispanics at 56% and whites at 32%. 4 candidates are vying to represent this district and fill retiring Congressman Ed Pastor's seat. Educator Randy Camacho, former State Representative Ruben Gallego, community activist Jarrett Maupin, and former Maricopa County Supervisor Mary Rose Wilcox. 2 have clearly emerged as frontrunners, says local political strategist Bob Grossfeld. A classic battle has formed, he says, between Wilcox and Gallego.
It seems to be old guard versus new. Mary Rose, clearly old guard.
Before stepping down to run for CD7, Wilcox had represented District 5 as a Maricopa County Board of Supervisor since 1992.
Look at her support. It's all, for the most part, former elected officials, organizations that have been with her for some period of time.
That is a strength for Wilcox, says Grossfeld. Longevity. He says people simply know her.
I think Mary Rose is strong with the older demographic. They are the ones who know her. They're the ones who've been voting for her for years and years and years.
Gallego, a former Marine in the Iraq War and former Arizona state legislator.
He's getting massive union support and veteran support, which is kind of the new coalition that's been put together.
Young activist groups have flocked to Gallego. They are doing his door-to-door campaign. Political watchers say it's the ground game that is key in this race. In a district approaching 1 million people, some estimate this primary will likely only draw about 25,000 to the polls.
It doesn't take a whole lot to win one of these. It takes a lot of work on the ground. Less so than, glitzy television and cable. This is walking door to door.
Danny Ortega, a longtime political figure, knows the lay of the land in CD7. He's a longtime activist and attorney and says the race for District 7 will be very tight. He says if torn between 64-year-old Wilcox and 34-year-old Gallego, voters have a wonderful dilemma on their hands.
I've been saying this from the beginning. My, oh my, oh my. How bad could we have it? We could have Mary Rose or Ruben Gallego. Win-win. Win-win.
Linda Williams, Fox 10 News.